Good evening, everybody. My name is Calloway, and I'm currently a first-gen student graduating this semester, actually in May, from Virginia Tech with a degree. I'm graduating this May with a degree in business IT from Virginia Tech, and I've had the pleasure during my time in school of interning at a lot of great companies such as JP Morgan, Tesla, Facebook, and Dell Technologies, and many other different companies. And most importantly, though, I would say I'm a son, I'm a brother, I'm a mentor and a friend. And my why is the people who lift me up, the individuals and organizations that I've been able to learn from, grow with, and also support. Michelle Obama once said, "Choose people who lift you up." One thing I've noticed is that many students I grew up with are not in college, or they've not done anything in particular to progress in life. This is something I think about a lot and wonder why. I believe we all can understand why many kids don't learn or obtain the future they particularly deserve. We typically talk about poverty or low attendance rate or negative peer influences. However, something I don't hear talked enough about is the value and importance of human connections or relationships. Again, choose people. Oh, yeah, you got it. Again, choose people who lift you up. None of us are able to pick those people or relationships until we're older or we're adults. For me, I began to choose those around me in high school. It took me a while to realize what my purpose was or what my why was. Throughout my life, I was always saying, oh, maybe it's my mom or my family in general, or at certain different points in my life, it was my closest friends. But in general, I've noticed it was people overall who've impacted me heavily throughout my life. And this brought me to the conclusion that my why is the people around me, the people I've grown with, the people I've learned from, the people who've motivated me, the people who've pushed me to continue pushing the bar higher and higher. In general, those are the people and organizations who lifted me up. So when I began to think about my life and who I've chosen to lift me up, first thought, again, was my mom. She taught me the importance of self-worth and taking advantage of every opportunity placed in front of me. From being my biggest cheerleader to start my own cupcake business when I was 13, to going to college now as a first-gen student on a full-ride scholarship to Tech. And again, I've also chosen mentors such as Mrs. Leisure McQueen and Laura. These are people in my life who continue to remind me that the sky is the limit and that there's nothing that can hold me back but me. Mentorship is so important, and these are the people who can be the beacon of light for you to guide you towards the path to learn, to grow, and to change. I've also chosen Beacon of Hope. I can say 100% that without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. This organization has supported me in ways I couldn't imagine. From learning how to write essays for scholarships, going to fully funded tours to college campuses, providing me with opportunities that have allowed me to now be a published Forbes author, attend Virginia Tech on a full ride, and just speak to you all here today. I've also chosen a path to just help those around me, to lift those up around me. I became a career advisor at Virginia Tech, where I provide resume help, LinkedIn strategies, and professional help to other students across campus. I even took the time now to start a nonprofit called Career Kickstart, where I've helped students around the nation who struggle to get jobs, or students of color in particular, to get opportunities to work with professionals across different companies to obtain those jobs that they've been trying to reach for a long time. And lastly, I've also chosen a career in a field that I have a passion for. I'm in the field of technology where I'm able to learn a lot, explore what I want to do, and take in the knowledge of the world that the world may look like in the future. And on top of that, this is a weird field where in general I could just make a lot of money too. But yeah. But before being asked to speak here today, I never really knew what my why was or what really drove me to have a purpose in life. It took me up to this morning to even write my speech fully. But based upon my experiences and the connections I made, I realized that giving back and just surrounding myself around individuals and people who want to grow and just have a desire to continue growing, continue changing are my why. But overall, I really want to emphasize the value and the importance of relationships and how they can heavily transform one's life. You've now heard my story, and you will probably hear more later this evening, and I can guarantee that each and every single one of them mentions how an individual or an organization has helped them or helped them change their life in some way. If we look back at Rosie, or who's talked about the power of community, or Phil, who just talked about how Maverick City has helped them for working for 3 years and getting great opportunity to grow, those are organizations, those are people who continue to lift them up around them. And so, like, I can ask you all here today if you want to raise your hand for anyone who's had someone in your life or an organization that's helped you grow, that's helped you change, that's helped you lift you up in any way. Anyone? Yeah, that pretty much should be everybody at this point. But in my opinion, overall, the greatest legacy you can leave behind are the relationships, the connections, and the impact you've had. How have you made someone feel? How have you impacted the lives around you, and vice versa? Those around me who drive me to be the person I am today and to continue growing, that is my why. The people in my life that lift me up, and those I can do the same for. Thank you.